Whoa, how y'all doing out there? This is your man Solican, aka Nico B, and this is the Black Effect. You know how we do things, man. I hadn't been on here recently, but the Lord is putting some more messages. You know how this goes, man. From the Lord to me to y'all. So this is how it's gonna go. I'm finna drop a couple more videos upcoming because there's a lot of stuff going on. But this title, perspective is what life is all about. Perspective, putting things in perspective, or your perspective on how you view things shapes your whole life. It shapes your worldview. Perspective, I know some people have heard the saying, view the glass half full. See, if you're in a situation where you might have lost your house or something, and now you just ready to end it all. And well, think about it like this. You still have your health. You may have lost that house, but now you ain't got to pay for it no more. Now you can free yourself up. That might have been a burden around your neck. Now you can free yourself up to go do something else and amass more money, then get another house later, man. See, the way God operates is, God will take things away from you. God will slap down your plans, totally ruin them. And but see, he knows why. He knows that those things aren't good for you in the long run. He know that if you was to make it, like a lot of niggas be trying to make it as rappers and things like that, but see, the Lord stops their career. The Lord stops any avenues from them ever getting on and making it in a rap career. But see, perspective would be like, oh man, I suck, or man, this nigga just ain't made it. Nah, honestly, if this person would have gotten into the rap game, they wouldn't even be here on earth. They would be dead or they would be in jail. You understand? Because the way they carry things, and because of, they might have a big mouth, or they might have, or they might be too hot-headed, or they might be too real. They may be too real for this game that's led by Satan, controlled by Satan and his minions, and they might be too real for that. You feel me? Like, so the perspective, look at social media. Like social media, look at YouTube and all social media, man. You see these pictures, women take pictures from the chest up. That woman could, and niggas like, oh baby, oh, that's looking good to me. That woman could be in a wheelchair. That woman can have, that woman can have skinny little chicken leg. That woman can have one leg. That woman can, you know what I'm saying? Woman can have no legs. But at the end of the perspective you see is just what they show you. Perspective, man. You gotta have the right perspective, you know what I'm saying? And that comes with having doing what God tells you in the Bible. Take the bead out of your own eye, man. That goes to show you, man, train yourself in meditation and self-reflection, so you're not being a hypocrite, you know what I'm saying? So that your perspective is not warped. So your eye is not warped. A lot of people walk around today looking at things with a warped eye. With a bad, and the Lord calls in the Bible a bad eye. And that's what it is. A lot of people have a bad eye. They see a person and they instantly shitting on them. They instantly want to talk about them. They don't have the perspective of seeing where that person's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Women today, they'll see a guy, he might not have they might see him, he might be staying with his parents or something like that. And their perspective, see, they'll just see a guy and his parents, and their perspective is that, oh man, that man ain't doing nothing. He's staying with his mama. He doing, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing, that this man is taking care of his mother. His mother's staying with him. You understand? So you see how the perspective flips if you just don't have the correct perspective. I mean, we look at bums all day. We look at like literal bums on the street. We look at them as the laziest, scummiest, lowest form of life. You know what I'm saying? We look at them as the stupid. It's like they stupid. Like, what? Why they so stupid? You know, to be right here, I wouldn't be doing that. But see, what y'all don't have a perspective of is that some of these homeless people are there by choice, like literal choice. They will not. They for some reason it's not me, but for some reason they feel have a certain freedom in that. They feel a certain freedom in it, in being on the street, you know, and not conforming to the system and things like that. And they're free. They don't want. They, you know what I'm saying. Some bums they not finna ever get off the streets. You know what I'm saying. But that's the perspective, and you looking at them like they just somebody not that they can't even speak to you. You know what I'm saying, or you just so above them. You understand? It's perspective. The whole perspective of good and evil is what shapes the world. The perspective of human beings to God. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, a lot of us don't even have a spiritual sense yet. We don't, like, our minds haven't been unlocked. They say that scientifically we only use human beings is only using like 1% of their brain power. You know, you're meant to be moving like Dragon Ball Z superheroes. Once you release from the flesh, you know, the angels and stuff and the demons, they psychic, they have they moving, they teleporting, they moving with super strength, they know your thoughts again, they can see them. You know what I'm saying? So these are superpowers. Imagine what you could do if you unlock your, you know what I'm saying, just a piece of your brain. You know, that's not even speaking on the spirit, which powers your whole body, that energy, you know what I'm saying, that never dies. But it's the perspective. If you don't have the perspective of that, you can move about in your life in a way that that's limited. That's very limited, because you limit your, now you limited your scope of the world and on the worldview. You say that there is no thing, that there is nothing that exists that you can't see. You say that. You say that there is no God. You know what I'm saying? You say there is no creator. So your whole perspective is now warped to that worldview. You understand? Perspective is what life is all about. So with that being said, man, just pay attention. You know, when you be on social media and all that, don't be, pay attention and looking and use the correct perspective. Use a good eye, you know what I'm saying? And you can see where you're being manipulated. You know what I'm saying? You can see that a lot of these things, that people understand that perspective exists and they trying to manipulate yours. With that being said, it's your man, Solican. I'm gone.